Scene script. Ever found yourself feeling guilty, even when you know you've done nothing wrong? Why does that happen? Well, let's plunge into the fascinating world of guilt, an emotion as complex as it is universal. Crossing cultural, geographical, and even species boundaries, guilt is an integral part of our emotional repertoire. It's an evolutionary remnant, a signal from our ancestors that has survived the test of time. Guilt is often experienced as a self-punishing reaction to our actions or thoughts, making us feel like we've crossed some invisible boundary. It's as if our brain is saying, "Hey, you've stepped out of line here, better reel it back in." But why would we evolve to feel this way? Studies suggest that guilt plays a crucial role in maintaining our social bonds. It encourages us to behave in ways that benefit the group, promoting cooperation and discouraging selfishness. So guilt, in essence, acts as our internal moral compass, guiding our actions and reactions. But what happens in our mind when we feel guilty? What's the psychology behind it? Guilt, in essence, is a social emotion that stems from our ability to empathize and understand others' emotions. It's closely linked to our capacity for compassion and our innate tendency to maintain harmonious relationships within our communities. When we do something that we perceive as wrong, we're able to put ourselves in the shoes of the person we've wronged, and we feel their pain, their disappointment, or their anger. This empathy triggers guilt. The cognitive processes behind guilt involve self-reflection and self-evaluation. We assess our actions against our internal moral compass, our values and principles. If we find that we've strayed, guilt sets in. This introspective process is what makes guilt a unique and personal emotion. Guilt often leads to feelings of remorse and a desire to make amends. It prompts us to apologize, to right our wrongs, and to ensure we don't repeat our mistakes. This is where guilt plays a crucial role in reconciliation and forgiveness. It pushes us to mend broken relationships and restore social harmony. However, like any emotion, guilt can become overwhelming. Excessive guilt, where one constantly feels at fault, can be a symptom of mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. In such cases, professional help may be necessary to navigate through these feelings. Understanding the psychology of guilt can help us navigate this complex emotion and use it to drive positive change. So, is guilt a friend or a foe? It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, guilt, though uncomfortable, is fundamental in fostering social harmony and personal growth. It keeps us in check, nudging us towards righting our wrongs. On the flip side, unchecked guilt can overwhelm us, becoming a burden that hampers mental health. It's essential to manage and comprehend our guilt effectively. Remember, guilt, like all emotions, is a tool. Use it wisely to build better relationships and a better you.